What's up, guys? Duster McDangles back here with another video, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode today, we're going to be going over Game 1 between the New York Rangers and New Jersey Devils. And man, oh man, what a game it was for the New York Rangers, taking care of the Devils 5-1. Honestly, could have been a shutout. The Devils able to get a late cookie from Jack Hughes, but the Rangers were completely all over them. Looking at the stats right now, shots were actually in favor of the Devils. It wasn't for the lack of shots. They had plenty of them. They just couldn't get any quality, high-scoring chances. There were a few throughout the game, but obviously not enough to get the job done. Face-offs were also in the Devils' favor. 0 for 4 in the power play, I think, is one of the big talking points. The biggest talking point for the Devils in this game, not capitalizing on the power play at all. With 4 chances, you got to at least get one of those in the playoffs. Rangers went 2 for 3, and I mean that tells it all right there. Power play goal for the second one for Kreider, and their fourth goal as well was also Kreider on the power play. Hits pretty even, 32-30. Block shots heavily in favor for the Rangers, 23-12, and then giveaways. The Rangers only had 3. They are so far, I believe, the only team with minus double-digit giveaways in a playoff game so far this playoff season. 13 for the Devils. When we take a further look at player stats, Panarin 2 points with 2 assists on the day. Obviously, Kreider with the 2 goals. Tarasenko getting on the board for the Rangers as well. Patrick Kane chipping in with an assist. Hedl looked very good. There are a bunch of players that you could check the boxes for the Rangers that they look great tonight. Trocheck played very good. Capo Caca with an assist. He looked very solid, and on their back end, they just were firing on all cylinders. Adam Fox, 4 assists in the game, player of the game for the Rangers, just feeding the biscuit to those to put in the back of the net. And probably the snipe of the playoffs, Ryan Lindgren, with an absolute snipe on Vanacek in the second period. You got to go check out that highlight goal. Very, very sick for a not known goal-scoring defenseman. So pretty cool to see that. And then between the pipes, Shesterkin, very solid stuff. Saved 27 out of 28. Very good stats there. Taking a look at the Devils, they just really couldn't get anything clicking, and it's lack of playoff experience. This will be their first go-around, and the Rangers, having been to the conference finals last year, I think will help them out in the long run. But just looking at player stats, Heischer, team captain, he was a -3. Hall a -1. Jack Hughes a -1, even though he did have the goal at the end of the game. Still doesn't make up for, I'd say, a decent performance. He had a couple instances where it's like, okay, could score, but really didn't get anything going too crazy. -2 for Mercer. No one other of note on forwards. And then on the back end, nobody really played great. I think they could do a little bit better of a job sharing things up with those giveaways. 12-3. Obviously, you need to cut down on those and find ways to get the puck in the back of the net. But when you're going against Shesterkin, it will be pretty tough. They did have Vanacek in 8-1-8. He only stopped 18 out of the 22 shots he faced, so unfortunate for him. Honestly, nothing you can really do about some of the goals. Couple tips, Kreider in there. Lindgren, I mean, you got to try to stop that one. He kind of just has his head up there against the corner of the post. He snipes him. But the Devils, they're going to need to try to figure it out for this next game, try to go 1-1 on home ice before they go to MSG. I don't see that happening after this dominating performance from the Rangers. I expect the Rangers to come out again. Pretty much almost a home crowd. I'd say at least 40% of the fans were Rangers fans, so that'll play a part in the game for sure. But I expect the Rangers to take care of business in Game 2 as well. Possibly another high-scoring game, maybe 5-2, 5-3. But those are my thoughts on the game. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Do you think the Rangers are just going to sweep the Devils? Can the Devils make this a series? Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. But that's going to be it for this episode. Toronto, Tampa Bay is on to my right now, and that is quite an interesting game that we will dive into once that game is over. So stay tuned for that. But I hope you guys have a good one. And as always, stay dusty.